Hello, this is Ben119 and welcome back to my Pikmin 1 9-day challenge. In this video we're going to be doing Distant Spring, and we're going to be doing Distant Spring again tomorrow on day 6. So this is the area which can make your run either a 9-day or an 8-day. That I'm not confident with doing it in 1 day, and I've never done it in 1 day before. I'm obviously doing it over 2 days. This is a 9-day run anyway. So yeah. Now I'm going to take out 90 blues, and I'm going to put them on the ledge to the right. I'm going to put 20 of them on the ledge. So if you cannot do this area in 1 day, you'll have to revisit, so get as much as you can done in 1 day and then just do the rest of it on the next day. Now the route I'm doing here is not the fastest route, because I'm not doing the speedrun route, because I'm just doing a 9-day challenge. I just kind of made up a route myself. And I get half the pieces today, and I get the other half tomorrow. So, there you go. It's really annoying if a Pikmin trips up there, because you have to wait, and all the Pikmin are in weird positions. So I'll get all my Pikmin here, kill these little bugs, because they get in the way. These bugs are annoying to kill, plus Pikmin always end up trying to grab them. You'll see here. Yeah, I want to have 31 with me. You can have 30. But 31 for safety, obviously. There we go. 31. Now we're gonna go kill the blowhog, because he's got a part. So there we go. We're gonna zoom out the camera and see where the blowhog is. And then we're gonna zoom in, so then he doesn't move. And now he's seen us, and we're gonna lure him over towards the camera. Because if we kill him too far away, the Pikmin will take a different path back to the ship, and there are lots of enemies on the other path, so if they go this way, none of the enemies will care. None of the enemies will really see him. There's one Wally Hop that we'll have to distract, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. There we go. Killing the blowhog. It'd be really interesting to see a world record progression video for this game, because I'd like to see how all the areas progressed. Like, not even like the modern side, like with tiny little optimizations, just like to see ages ago, like 10 years ago, what runs of this game looked like before this area was done in even 2 days, when it was done in 3. It'd just be pretty cool to see how people used to do it. There we go. So I'm gonna take out, I'm not going to take out any, I'm just going to get these. So I'm going to lure this blowhog over here. Funny how the blowhogs in Forest Naval are called blowhogs and they're called blowhogs as well. I guess they're the same species. Now we got snitch bug. There's 2 snitch bugs in this level, and both of them are completely random. They could be anywhere at any time. So since this is not a speedrun, I'm just going to try and take them both out today, so I don't have to worry about them tomorrow. They are a pain. Once they grab the Pikmin, they do move slower, so that's a way you can get them. And here I got fairly lucky, but sometimes you can have like 50 or 60 Pikmin on him and he still shakes them off. It's really stupid. There's a frog here, we're going to lure the frog. And then we're going to kill these bugs, because they're annoying and they're in the way. The reason I brung 31 is in case I lose a bug. Not a bug, in case I lose a Pikmin here, or one of the bugs. But I didn't, I was fine, so it's good. So we're going to put our Pikmin on here, and we'll come back to them just for the end of the day, and by then they will be done with the bridges. And on day 6 we'll be able to use that bridge to get a part. There's a way of getting that part without using the bridge, but I kept trying it, and I just can't get it very often. I think I've probably tried it like 6 times in my life, and I've only got it twice. So I don't think a 1 out of 3 success rate is good enough. I'd rather go for something that's consistent and slow, rather than go for something that's fast and inconsistent, because Pikmin's annoying enough as it is. Thinking about all the Pikmin AI, never mind having to take into account random tricks. Some bull bears over here, we're just going to ignore the bull bears, let them sleep. I was just thinking about it, and I think bull bulbs and bull bears are just so lazy. There's 30 whole days and they're just sleeping the whole time. I know they probably are awake at night. Still, they just sleep all the time during the day, and they sleep in the same place as well. It's just funny how they're always in the exact same place sleeping. So lazy. It'd be good if like they were in different places sometimes. Like every day they were in a slightly different place. For speedruns that wouldn't be good, but for casual playthroughs I think that'd be good because it'd be a bit different every time. Like for example, there could be like 2 ball bears over here, or 0 ball bears. To make the game interesting. So we left the yellows over here because we want to get bomb rocks. Take out the wall over near the base. And something I was thinking about this game is I think it's really cool how in all the areas apart from Impact Site and Final Trial, there's several different paths that go into the level and back to the base. Like for example, there's a wall over here that takes 9 bomb rocks, but if you break it down it's really easy to get back to the onion and the ship with all the parts. However, if you go round to the left, there's a gate that only needs 6 bomb rocks, but it's a longer path back. I think it's really cool. Like for example, in Forest Naval, in the speedrun we don't really blow up many walls, but casually there's loads of different walls that all take different amount of bombs, and it's really interesting because you can create your own paths in a way, there and back. And some walls may look really hard to break down, like the ones that take 9 bomb rocks, but they're usually worth it because you're usually going in and out of that area a lot. Like in Forest Naval, there's a wall right next to base that needs 6 bomb rocks, but nearly every single part is faster if you take out that wall, so it's worth doing. So usually in the distance spring route we bring yellows, but we're going to bring yellows on day 6 because I want to show you some exclusive things you can do on the Wii version in a minute. I'm going to take out the snitch bug. There you go. I kept that blowhog off screen because if the blowhog's off screen he's less likely to see me. I'm going to take out these bugs. Something I was thinking as well, I know a lot of people struggle with this area starting out, and it's honestly really hard starting out, but something you need to know is blowhogs cannot affect Pikmin when they're carrying things. Say if they're carrying a part and a blowhog sees them, don't worry because it won't be able to affect the Pikmin. We're going to put some on this bridge, so then we'll be done on day 6. Use it. Like so. I'm going to keep with me 39, even though I only need 35, but just for safety. I'm going to whistle them. Really annoying when Pikmin get drawn to nectar patches. I never even asked them to go over there and they still do it. So right here is an exclusive thing you can do in the Wii version. So there's a jet over there, and we're going to throw Pikmin from here to the jet. Now, in the GameCube version, you have to throw them up onto that ledge and then use the sprinkler thing to get up there. And then throw them, so that saves time. And I'm going to lure these water dumples so they don't eat any of the Pikmin carrying the part. There we go. I think I lost one there. Oh well, he deserved it. His fault for getting too close. My Pikmin are fine. So right here, on the GameCube version, you have to do ball bear clip to get that part, or you'd have to do it the casual way. On the Wii version, if you stand in a certain spot and you aim at the wall, you can throw them right up into the part. So I'm just going to do that because it's quicker and easier. So once all of them are up there, I'm going to run into this corner and zoom in the camera. That's so the Pikmin don't fall off the part, because sometimes when Pikmin fall with a part they splat everywhere. And there we go. Part is on its way back, and now I'm going to get the Pikmin that are on the bridge. I'm going to get the UV lamp. So like I was saying about Pikmin, I was talking about Pikmin and how certain gates are worth taking out and some aren't. Thing is about Pikmin 3, all stone gates, there's not that many stone gates in the game, but all of them take 3 bomb rocks. And there's usually only like 1 or 2 routes there and back to the onion. Well, I say that, but there's loads of different areas that come out, but usually it's one main path that goes to the onion. And you have to kind of follow one main path when you're carrying a part. But in this game I think it's pretty cool how Pikmin just go the fastest way of whatever way is unlocked. I just wish there was more things in Pikmin 3, like gates that required 6 bomb rocks, or harder enemies, because even though I love Pikmin 3, and the controls are pretty much perfect, and the Pikmin AI is amazing, and the graphics are amazing. I think some of the enemies are slightly too easy. Either make the enemies more difficult or add in more enemies. Like for example, there's only one bull bear in the whole game. And even then it's quite easy because they give you loads of bomb rocks and time to prepare. We're going to throw a Pikmin up here and we're going to do bull bear clip. Now bull bear clip is not even needed here because we can just use yellows to get the UV lamp, but I just want to show off bull bear clip. It works on GameCube and Wii, it works in the same way on both versions. All you need to do is lure the bull bear over to the slope, stand in a certain place, and when he tries to bite you, he'll clip you up onto this higher up ledge. And you will see that now, like that. So I'm going to whistle these Pikmin. Now before I get the UV lamp, I'm going to zoom out the camera and focus on the bull bear. The reason why is because if I just keep him loaded off camera, he'll still be awake when the UV lamp is going past, and there's a chance he'll see the UV lamp and eat the Pikmin carrying it, because he's greedy. That's what bull bears do. I'm going to go down here, and we're going to go back for the Pikmin that are on the bridge. You know, the ones we put on the bridge right near the start. And we'll just whistle them, because they've done their job. On day 6, you will see a cool trick that we're going to do with those 2 bull bears. We're going to distract them. It's funny how we don't kill any bull bears here, even though we're getting all the parts. You're just able to get past all the bull bears without waking them. It's pretty cool. So there you go. We're going to whistle the UV lamp and I'm going to end the day. The reason I whistle it is because I've got all day on the next day, so it's just a bit quicker to get it back then. And that's the end. So if you liked it, please like the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Day 6 will be out shortly. Thank you.